Hi everyone. Hello.
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 It's our first show in
2022.
2022. You're welcome back. This is our WJ Cow Chat, and I am Mommy J.
Big J. Little J. And we're
Yeah.
the J girls.
We are the J girl. Meanwhile, they've added a bit of height um since the year started, and Big J apparently is added a year 2 days ago. She's growing into a child, little by little by little by little child. So that is our child for you. We'll continue where we stopped last year. Girls, can you remind us briefly what did we do last year? Can you remember anything? Yeah. So the topic
Virtue.
we're doing virtue. So what are the parts of virtues we've done?
We did.
Integrity.
We did.
We've done temperate. We've done virtues of moral actions, and that is where we are now. So what are the virtues of moral actions we've done? Done temperate. What else?
Respect. Well, we did just virtues in just an overall topic.
Huh?
We did virtue as an overall topic.
Virtue is the main topic, but we've treated integrity, we've treated discernment, we've treated diligence, and we've treated the last one we stopped before Christmas was temperament. Can you remember the parts we've discussed under integrity, discernment, and diligence and temperance?
We did chastity.
Yes, we did chastity under temperance.
We did self-discipline.
We did self-discipline. Okay.
Moderation. We've done chastity and purity.
Good.
We did working hard.
Working hard.
We did frugality. That's what I wanted to say.
Frugality. So we've done temperance, we've done honesty, trustworthiness. We've done things like rationality.
We did wisdom. And we did
judgment.
What's it called when you do something without someone telling you to? Initiative.
Initiative. So you're taking your initiative. All right. So go. So if you've not watched any of this episode, kindly get to our YouTube channel, and you would definitely see the topics we've done. We've done a few topics, but yeah, what we are discussing today is courage. So courage comes under virtue of moral actions. Okay, so let's find out what we mean by courage. So what do we mean by courage? What, girls, what is courage?
Courage is like bravery and have believing in yourself. You can do something.
Courage is brave. What about you?
Maybe like trying out something that you've never tried before that you may be worried about doing, or just
Trying
going
out.
into situations that you're unfamiliar.
Going into situations we are unfamiliar with, trying something we've not tried before. Okay, so let's see what. So we have three parts, and I think we mentioned one or two of them already. So under courage, we have boldness, we have bravery, like Leti just said, and we have confidence. So let's just go what these three parts are all about. First of all, Little J has rightly mentioned what bravery is in terms of courage, but there's a slight difference. So, bravery is the ability to confront pain, danger, and all the things that come to it. But courage, on the other hand, is the ability to undertake an overwhelming, difficult pain despite fear. So, in other words, you can act bravely without fear. But courage, you are afraid, but you still do it. So can you see the difference? So can you try and tell us the difference you can see in front of you? The difference between, so one of you read the dark blue one and the other one read the green one. So who's taking it?
I think.
You do courage. Okay, do courage.
Courage is the mental or moral strength to venture, persevere, and withstand danger, fear, and difficulty.
Mm-hmm.
So if you do look, you can see that there is a longer list to stop under courage. And it is into bravery.
Yeah, but no, you don't compare it like that. I think you should
Yeah, that's
compare it in terms of bravery is not afraid at all. Courage is still afraid, but goes
bravery.
ahead. Bravery does it without fear. Yeah. So, can you read the bravery, Little J?
Bravery is a quality that allows someone to do things that are dangerous or frightening,
So they do things that are dangerous or frightening.
like jumping off.
Exactly. And they are not afraid. You know those people that do those sports that walk on
Yeah.
tiny lines?
Oh,
That's
tightrope walk.
that's bravery.
Slack line is a lot
That is not
harder.
courage. That
Some
is bravery.
stunt makers, they just jump off cliffs and they land in water.
Exactly. Those ones are bravery. But courage is you're really, really afraid. Courage is when you want to swim and you're like, I'm going to die! I'm going to die! But you still go inside the water. That is courage. Okay, Big J, the next courage.
Required to face painful, grievous, difficult, or dangerous situations.
Okay, we've said that already.
I just want to say, like, courage isn't always in a scary situation, which is what I was trying to say. You can have courage anywhere.
Okay.
Like, right now isn't very scary, but, like, maybe some of us are needing courage to go in here and talk.
All right, Little J.
Mainly required in dangerous situations.
So bravery is required in dangerous situation. Why courage is not necessarily dangerous situation. Big J.
Does not imply physical danger.
So courage must sometimes or many times does not require physical danger. What about bravery?
It only you only
So it requires physical danger. So let me remember the person that killed the lion and the bear with his hands. Is that courage or bravery?
Courage. That'd be really scary.
That'd be
But that's
bravery.
both of them, to be
That
honest.
is bravery. You must be brave enough to face a lion. Okay, the person that killed Goliath, courage or bravery? That's bravery.
Courage. It's courage.
That's bravery. Let me just give you an example. Um the person that had a baby without sleeping with anybody, is that courage or bravery? Yeah, so Mary, is that courage or bravery?
Uh,
It's not really scary.
Or did you say it's not
courage.
always
It can
scary?
be dangerous.
But that's courage for you to believe that you're going to carry a child without sleeping with a man. That takes courage, right?
So,
Now, going to your exams, is that
courage,
courage or exactly? Going to swim, is that courage or bravery?
Courage. Bravery.
Anyway, we have spent enough time on this. Let's go to the next slide and let's whiz off this because I really wanted to let us understand what the difference were. So we said we have boldness, bravery, and courage. And if we look at it, boldness is what are the three factors we brought about boldness?
Adventurous,
Uh-huh.
fearless, and dauntless.
Dauntless. You're not nothing daunting you. You're not a daunting.
What does daunt mean?
You're not afraid of anything.
Bravery.
It's so like bravery and boldness kind of are synonyms. So we call it a principle of what's a principle? Risk taking. So we are sure we can take the risk anytime and we are not afraid of that. So let's quickly see what's next about boldness.
So there was a man who pulled down a house. It was boldness that made him do that.
Oh, so let's find out definition. But boldness is the opposite of shyness. Ha! Little J is shy. Boldness is a little it's the opposite. You are not shy. So that's why you can read for us on RWJ. To be bold implies that you are willing to get things done despite all the risk. Yes, I'm bold. Boldness may be a property that only certain individuals are able to display. Yes, somebody like me, somebody like me. I'm bold. So, but oh, yeah, of course, it's not getting. My head is swelling. When to take risk. Innovatively, confident, with courageously. That's me. All right. So what's the next one? What does a bold person looks like? Big J.
Bold people stand out from the group. They are confident, courageous, and directed. People who choose to be bold are inspiring not because they get big things accomplished, but because they also instigate growth, progress, and movement for themselves and others around
them. Yeah.
What does instigate
no full stop.
Instigate makes them make that push others, may propel others, push others to do something. Lack of hesitation or fear in the face of danger. So that's what boldness is all about. So let's go. Oh, I saw this and I really liked it. So an animal that is related most of the time to boldness is a lion. So little J, what does the first lion say?
Everything that matters requires boldness.
Okay. Big J?
Boldness is confidence to say and do what is right.
Boldness is the confidence, is the ability to say the right thing and do the right thing. Like if everybody is doing the wrong thing in class, it takes boldness for you to say, no, I'm not doing that. It takes boldness to say you don't talk to somebody else like that. It takes boldness to tell a bully, sit down, you know. It takes boldness to be confident, you know. Nobody can, which animal can bully a lion?
Human.
Yeah?
Human.
You bully a lion? I ain't going with you.
Way, not me.
I'm not going with you.
Hunter.
I'm not good. So what are the words that are related to boldness? So let's say daring, nerve,
audacity.
Yeah.
I thought that was more of a negative.
No, audacity. You have confidence. You have boldness to speak.
Sometimes if you're telling yourself, you say you had the audacity to.
That's when you want to rebuke someone. Who gave you the boldness to do that? You see, you can actually use it in terms of rebuking someone. Okay, courage,
hardihood.
Hardihood. Yeah.
Insolence is another one that I usually think of being negative.
Yeah,
as well as impudent and impertinent.
Yeah, this one's kind of can be negatively used in terms of who gave you that. You're so insolent in the way you speak to adults. That means you're so rudely bold. So what you that means you can speak your mind. All right, so why do we have to be bold? Little J, can you read this?
Being bold builds your confidence.
Mm-hmm.
Being bold gives you a voice.
Mm-hmm.
Being bold motivates you.
Mm-hmm.
Being bold attracts a visionary.
Mm-hmm.
Being bold is exciting.
Yeah, if you're around a bold person, you can never be dull because they're always doing something. They're always doing something. They always think of an idea. They're always thinking of what to do. So what are the signs of boldness? Bold people, what are their signs?
He said bold people.
Yeah, bold people.
They own their flaws and strengths.
They keep priorities. They speak up and they pair actions with knowledge. They don't act without thinking. So bold people act with knowledge. That's why the little boy that killed the lion, he must have calculated how can I take the lamb out of the mouth of the lion, and he calculatively. So if you look at those that go to war too, very good soldiers. They are very calculative on how to fight the enemies.
They accept the value of failure and they make the most of small.
So they accept the value of failures, and when they do anything small, they are really, really glad. Their small wins, they gather their small wins, even if they don't win the whole world. But every progress they make, they are happy.
Number 7, they build momentum.
They build momentum. That's the same thing as going with their small wins. They build momentum. Okay, so let's see what else. Oh, this is bravery. So what are the words that are associated with bravery?
Gallant, guts, and flinch.
What's the meaning of guts?
Having guts. I don't know.
I know.
What's guts?
It means the bravery to do something, to have the ability.
The ability, the push.
The cheek.
They're great. Yeah. What is flinch?
Same.
Flinch is not looking back. not turning left or right. Your eyes is set on the focus. Like I want to pass my exams 95. I want 95 or 100 or 100. I won't give you flinch. I don't even want 99. You're brave enough to focus on that.
And gallant is usually used in stories to describe a knight.
Yeah, knight or a hero. That's
wait,
riding on the horse. Riding on the horse. Yeah.
There was a very good man who had flinch. He wasn't looking back, and he was running towards his goal.
He was running towards his goal. So, what is the principle of bravery?
The principle of great-hearted.
Great-hearted. So kids at home, how many of us have great-hearted? I'm not sure I'm always brave, but yeah, but I'm getting there. So let's see if we have it here. So what is bravery? Big J.
Bravery is the quality you state, or having or showing mental or moral strength towards danger, fear, difficulty. The quality is stated being brave, or courage, showing bravery under fire.
So showing courage, bravery is showing courage under fire, and the quality of being brave, that is showing mental and moral strength to face danger, fear, or difficulty. Yeah, danger, fear, or difficulty. Brave, or brave, brave, brave. Little J, bravery is, read that.
Bravery is used for a person who has or shows no fear when faced with danger or difficulty.
So he has or shows no fear. So what's a brave person like? A brave person is saying what they believe in. Bravery is saying no when you know you need to. So when you have to say no to somebody, a brave person will say no politely, not insulting. Is saying no to the wrong things so that you can say yes to the right thing. Bravery requires a very good understanding of boundaries, when to stop and when not to stop. Bravery is having the courage to quit when you are in the wrong track. You know, there are some people that are doing something wrong, but they can't quit because they're not bold enough to do that. And even if hundreds and thousands of people are heading to one direction, remember what I tell you, that follow the cloud and not the crowd. So even everybody is going on one track, and the whole nation, the whole United Kingdom is going one place. It takes bravery.
The whole world,
yeah,
actually.
It takes courage and bravery for you to go. There's one sportsman that recently showed bravery when he didn't want something, and it got to a point that he didn't even want to go for the competition because he didn't want what he didn't want, and that is bravery. All right, so bravery. How do we show bravery? We'll face difficulty head on. We stand up for what you value or believe. That's what I just said. You ask for help.
Accept and understand yourself.
Accept and understand yourself. Know what your fears are and examine them. You know, sometimes I'm afraid, but I sit down and I analyze all my fears. You know, that is bravery. Increase your self-confidence. Challenge your negative emotions. Woohoo! Don't believe in perfectionism. Start your day with self-affirmation. Don't start the day by saying, I'm tired. I want to go to bed. I don't know who does that. So bravery requires telling, to be self-affirmated and take risk and stay honest. Do the right thing. Bravery requires always doing the right thing and act out of your comfort zone. Okay, so why should we be brave then?
Bravery gives you courage. You'll start speaking honestly once you are brave. You accept yourself as you are brave. Bravery allows you to live life on your own terms. That obviously will make your life a lot happier. You will know when to say no and yes when you are brave enough. Bravery reduces your fear. You will start taking risks and act wiser when you are brave. And bravery makes you a man or woman of action.
So bravery makes me a girl of action. Jedidah. Bravery makes you a girl of action. Take risk. Reduce your fear. Say no and yes. Okay? Jedidah is a brave girl. Jedidah is a brave girl. Jedidah is a brave girl. I know, I know, I know. All right, so kids at home, if you are like me, that is not entirely brave in all situations, you can see the benefits of being brave. Let's take on the nudge and remain brave and build up our brave vows. Okay, the last one is
confident.
Confident. So what are the words that are associated with confidence?
Assurance, and self-possession.
Yeah, so
aplomb, assurance, and self-possession.
So those are the words that are associated. So what do you understand by those words?
Self-possession is like believing in yourself.
Believing in yourself.
Knowing that you can do whatever it is.
I don't know what.
And assurance is very simple.
What is aplomb?
Like going into like going all in.
Going all in, confident, trusting that you can get it.
Reminds you of some kind of explosion.
Yeah, just plunging. You know, there's a word that says you're plunging, put yourself in. All right. So, what is the word or principle for confidence?
Principle of intention.
So, you have an intention to do it, you go for it, and you get it. So, I spent a little bit more time in confidence because I felt that the two we've discussed, has the starting point with confidence. You can't be brave without that assurance that you can do it. You can't be courageous or you can't be bold. Confidence is like getting everything right with you and moving on from there to have boldness and courage. So friend, okay, little J, can you start reading?
Confidence is a state of being clear-headed, either that a hypothesis or
Prediction
a prediction is correct, or that a chosen course of action is the best or most effective.
Okay, so confidence comes from the Latin word called fidere, which means to trust. Therefore, having self-confidence is trusting oneself. I got that from Wikipedia, kind of very technical. So confidence is a state of being, of having a clear head. You hypothesize. You have an hypothesis. You have a starting point. You predict that you are able to take a course of action. That is, you plunge into it.
In yourself,
yeah.
What you know
is right.
Well, hypothesis is like what you
believe could be right. Yeah. So you believe that and you go for it. So that's confident. So imagine somebody that doesn't believe that they can be anything. Can they be anything? Because you have to first of all have an hypothesis. You have to first of all have a projection. You have to first of all predict the end from the beginning. That is how confidence can be applied. Confidence can be applied with the ability of predicting the end from the beginning. So I'll read. What is confidence? Is a feeling or belief that one has faith to rely on oneself or something. So let's see, what does a confident person look like? Big J.
A confident person means you accept and trust yourself and you have a sense of control in your life. You know your strengths and weaknesses well and have a positive view of yourself. You set realistic expectations and goals, communicate assertively, and can handle criticism.
Can you really put yourself in that? So those keywords, are you a confident person? I didn't ask you to say that, but are we really confident? Do we know our strengths and weaknesses? Do we constantly see the positive view of ourselves, or are we always saying, I can't, I've tried my best. I've tried my best. I don't always in a positive view of yourself? Are you setting realistic expectation? Saying I want to learn 10 music sheets in 1 week. That's not realistic. Are you setting realistic goal? Are you communicating assertively when it's time for you to talk? Do you talk confidently or you put your head under the bushel? Can you handle criticism? Very important. Confident people don't shed tears every time somebody speaks to them. Confident people, when they are corrected, they are not always upset or cry or shut the door. They are able to handle criticism. So, little J, a confident person, read those places.
A confident person does what they believe is right, even if it is unpopular.
So they believe what is right, even if it's not popular. Okay.
Is willing to take risks. Admits their mistakes and learn from them.
Admit mistakes and learn from them. When you see somebody that can't readily admit their mistakes and learn from them, they lack confidence. They lack a teachable heart. They lack the ability to learn from their past because they will keep repeating. Because they will keep repeating the same thing over and over again. They lack the courage. They lack the bravery. They lack the confidence to face life. It's the ability to accept a compliment. You know, when you say, "Oh, that was very good," some people say, "Oh no, don't say that." Like some people, when to compliment them, they avoid saying, "Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you." Confident people are able to accept compliments. So if you are not able to accept compliments readily, there's a difference between accepting compliment and your head is swelling. You take it overboard. But there's also having compliments and just simply taking it graciously and saying thank you. So if you lack any of these traits, we need to work on your confidence. Optimistic. Confident people are always optimistic. They are not negative. They always see the good. They're always looking for the good in things, in people, in their friends. They are always speaking good about others. That's what confident people are. So, how do we build confidence? Can you see we have a thermometer of confidence? So, we are not always high in confidence. Sometimes we go low and then we always try to get ourselves back on confidence because sometimes life is low. So, we don't expect. If there's anybody that is always on high confidence, please, can you bring the person to my
But what if
inbox?
they're like really high and mighty?
Huh?
But what if they're like overconfident or really high and mighty?
I'll be honest with you, there's nobody that is 100% high because have you seen those stars?
They think they are.
You know those stars, those celebrities. They look confident outside. When they get inside, some of them are on drugs, some of them are depressed, some of them don't want to live again. You don't know what they go through. It's not everybody. It's not. They are not always high. Okay. And let me give an example. David, he was always a courageous soldier. He killed a lot of people. But David still called himself a dog. So in other words,
a dog is a negative.
Yeah. So in other words, at that point, he was very, very low.
But there was like.
Remember when they drove him out of a palace too? When they drove him out of a palace and he was walking and he was like, "Oh my God, I've lost my throne." Oh my God, I cannot do it anymore. Okay, little J, quickly, let's read how. How can you build confidence?
Look at what you've already achieved. Think of things you're good at. Set some goals, talk yourself up, and get a hobby.
Little J, look at the things you've achieved in school. Always look at the positive. Okay?
Okay.
Talk yourself into seeing what is possible. Think of the things you are good at. You know, when we're driving to pick up Big J today, what did I ask you? I said, "Teacher, what are you good at?" You know, I asked you. Always think of the things you are good at and always work towards building on that. Set some goals. Little J, Big J, set goals. Talk yourself up. Don't say, "I can't do it. I don't play it right. Oh, I'm trying my best." talk, okay, so talk yourself up and get a hobby. For don't spoil that chair, please. Get a hobby. And so, how do we increase self confidence?
We work on smaller tasks. We be active. We're active all the time. We avoid procrastinating. We clear our desk.
Yeah.
Clear your desk. Empower yourself with knowledge. Exercise and get fit. Be grateful.
Be grateful.
Volunteer. Smile.
Smile.
Focus on solutions. Change your habits. Unlikable. Set smaller goals and achieve them.
So I'll help with the next one. Increase competence. Stand tall. Speak slowly. Have principles and believe in them. Be prepared. Always be generous and kind. Act positive. Know yourself well. Avoid any kind of negative thoughts. Think positive, act positive, think positive, because the action starts from the work on your self-image, dress attractively, groom yourself well. So in the image there, which one of the image do you want to be? The one in front or the one behind?
The one behind.
The one behind. But you need to increase your confidence by doing all this. So, author Ash said, one important key to success is self-confidence. A key to self-confidence is preparation. If you don't prepare, you fail. If you do not prepare, you are prepared to fail. So, boys and girls, you need preparation to be confident. You don't just jump into anything. I can't pick up a keyboard today and just say, I want to go and play the concert. I cannot do that because I have not prepared and I've not learned how to play. So, boys and girls, prepare well, stay positive, think positive, and then you can increase your confidence. But let's assume that you have today, as we are speaking, you are telling yourself, I don't have confidence at all. I'm not brave. I'm not bold. June, how can you help me? Let's read this thing. There are 20 things you could do. I got it from somewhere beautiful on the internet today. So the 20 things you can do: accept yourself, little J.
Appreciate your own achievements.
Appreciate your own achievements.
Avoid comparison.
Avoid comparing yourself to others. Stop being a people pleaser, little J.
Stop thinking too much.
Stop thinking too much. Oh, I can't do it. Oh, no, I have to climb the mountain. How do I do that? Oh, no, how do I do that? Next one.
Know yourself.
Know yourself. Know yourself. Don't hide your emotions. Listen, Jay.
Make changes in your lifestyle.
Make changes in your lifestyle. Okay. Interact with positive people. Okay. Next one.
Reward yourself.
Reward yourself. Always reward yourself. Next one.
Live the present moment.
Live in the present moment. Okay. What else can you do?
Follow your heart.
Follow your heart. Next one. What can you do?
Develop a hobby.
Develop a hobby. What else can you do?
Say positive things to yourself.
Say positive things to yourself. Don't compete, don't compare, don't hustle for positions or time or attention. Just keep it calm and be confident. You don't have to prove a point that you exist. Just be calm. Act on the problem.
Make realistic goals.
Make realistic goal, okay? Improve your social and communication skills.
Enjoy being a part of humor.
Oh, Joe, just enjoy a laugh, please. Life is not too hard, okay? Experiment and explore. Explore new things, explore new food, explore new clothes, explore new friendship, explore new culture. That's one of the things we are doing in For Help Me. We are letting kids to explore other cultures and other kids from different backgrounds so that they would enjoy and improve in their confidence. Okay, what's the last one?
Take help.
Take help. Always take help. Don't carry it alone. If you need help, take help. I'm going to take some of the tips from this improving your low confidence, because there are times that I am really, really low confidentiality. There are times I feel very low, so I need to come and take some tips here. Boys and girls at home, remember, daddies and mommies, there's nobody that is 100% on the thermometer of confidence. But we can always work on it. Accept yourself. Don't compare. Don't try to please people at your own expense. Know when to say yes or no. Work on your boundaries. And then your confidence will improve by the day. So, the last thing we want to say to everyone at home is yes, you can. You can be bold. You can be brave. You can have confidence. Okay. And so on this note, we want to say thank you for joining us. The big J's, I say big J, J girls, we've done so much about bravery. Let's just have a little bit of evaluation of ourselves before you started and after we finished this discussion. How do you think your confidence, your boldness, your bravery, how can you evaluate it? You know,
I think it rose by 4.
you rose by 4. Yes. Wow, excellent. What about you, Big J?
So it didn't actually increase or decrease, but I learned about how to increase it. Because there is no way to increase it today, because I haven't actually tried these tips out, so I couldn't increase it.
Okay, so you go out and you try these tips of improving your confidence, your boldness, your courage, and standing out in the midst of other people. So, boys and girls, kids at home, daddies and mommies, anybody listening to us, guardians, uncles, aunties, pets, there are pets on pets that needs confidence. Anyway. Anyway, thank you so much for joining us today on our WJ Cow Chat. I hope you enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it because today I was just having fun. I hope we'll see you next time when we have another session. Session? Session?
We have another couch.
Another couch chat. See you next week Saturday. Bye.